perfect dialed in shot. All right. About to go into the first original spot I had, and I don't have any other backpack to do this with, so this comes off. I'm gonna pour that in here so I can just take this, have some batteries for the trail cams, and yeah, start ripping this up. All right, I filled up about the entire bag. Okay. Yeah. With that being it, I don't think I'll be able to take the camera, so I'll be GoProing the whole thing, and yeah, let's get to it. Holy shoot! There's a lot of ticks and stuff in there, so I had these in that box, hunting box I call it, and my boots as well. So definitely gotta come prepared when you do things like this. There's snakes and ticks and very unpleasant things out there. You want to just So as I was saying, today was tournament day. I had to miss it. So I'm out here in the woods now, luckily. Pants, boots, all that stuff. The mic's right here. And mainly just here to kind of refill on my batteries for the cameras I had set out. And then I have the backpack full of corn. And I might make 2 trips because I got 2 bags. Just depends. But I really want to get this place cleaned up if needed before opening day, which is in 3 weeks or so. So we're gonna go to camera spot number 1, do the batteries, and then go to camera spot number 2 and put the batteries in corn. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a bit. Just entered this spot. There's a lot of trees that have been torn down by the Mother Nature, so that's a pretty big one. I'm gonna go through here. This is all fresh, so gotta be safe, be careful. I think it's a good sign because you can see there's a trail here that they've been following, and there's the hoof right there. So I think it's a good sign that it's pushing them to do. Look at that big hole. Thing's huge, man. Dang. Some acorns. So this is my first spot. I don't know if I'm gonna put corn. I have my camera over there, but this is all pretty much grown. If I find some fresh sign. If I do, then yes, I will be putting corn. This looks pretty fresh to me. It looks like they've been bedding here. You can see, because it's all stepped on, pushed down. You can see that here too. I think this is a great bedding area. You can see an old rod right here. So I think I might put some corn down here, but I'm gonna first reposition that camera to capture this better. Alright, so I just kind of ran with the wind, about to break off. This is camera number 1, so I'm gonna start replacing batteries. So you can see a lot of trees cut down. Actually, that's the tree that I took out the deer last year. So this is very much goes into the other people's property down there. All this is owned by the same person, but past like that tree on Onyx, it's not our property or the property I have access to. So that is why I put corn here. Some of these deer come from that side because it's just like over 200 acres of clean, untouched property. So they just come in. There's neighbors out there. The guy lives out there. There's neighbors out there. So it's very much a very good drawing point. So I'm going to put corn down here, and then I'm going to replace the battery on that thing. So let's do that. So this backpack has zippers. That should be extremely handy. I think we're good. Might go ahead and just do one bag and then do the other bag at the different property. I just feel like they're eating over there what acorns are falling, and this is just more to draw them in. Once I draw them in, usually I try to just kind of see them cruise through here, because once they eat, they want to come back for more. It's gone, and I think that's perfectly fine for me. So I might just wait and let's start heading to the truck.
So we just got done earlier in the day putting out some corn, and then now we are later in the day, just got done rigging for some fishing, and I'm gonna go get some rounds in. Opening day is right around the corner. Got our 25.3. This is a very critical piece for, I think, just about anything, honestly. Definitely for bow hunting. I'm about to be shooting some here. Hopefully you guys can hear me nice and clear. Got this mic up here, which is pretty sick. I'm gonna tinker with where I want to locate this anywhere and see what sounds best. So we're at 25 yards. I guess I'll take this off, because whenever I'm hunting in the tree, this is usually in the side. It's not part of it. If I can get this guy down. All right. Let's get another one in. This is actually my kill arrow. Okay, so I need to get a little more to the left. I'm gonna aim in the same spot and see if I need to make an adjustment on my bow. That looks good. So that first one did not have a light, and that's why I had to use my optics. But these two do have a light. That was a perfect dialed in shot. That's another one. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this about 10 times. So we'll do about 30 shots today. Like I said, hunting season's right around the corner. So I'll probably get the camera, do a few different angles, but you guys kind of get the idea. I'm just practicing shooting. I think once, probably this weekend, I'll probably climb a tree and do these same shots, and also fully set up my gear as if I was hunting that day and see what I'm missing exactly. But let's go ahead and get our arrows. As I mentioned, this is the Monster Chill X. It's been a great bow to me. It's a dual cam, which is all I need really. Obviously I'd love to upgrade to the new stuff, but fishing is my passion right now, and I'd rather invest in that than anything else. As far as weight, I do shoot a 70. I try to keep that consistent. I've even integrated it into a workout before, just because sometimes you gotta just hold it there for about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the route the deer takes from when you spot it and you pull back. I use a standard release, and yeah, it's been a great bow. I'm gonna keep getting some shots in. I did change my nocks to be the green, and it does make a world of a difference, especially if you're doing some night shooting, which I plan on adding a few targets here and there to kind of get my setup nice, put some lights under it. But the biggest reason I have these is because, especially when you have a deer like just browse on by early morning and you want to take a shot at it, those lights make a world of a difference in determining whether or not you hit it. You don't need these lights. They just help you kind of see what your arrow did during that flight, and yeah, adjust from there. So it's been it's been pretty great. I'm gonna keep shooting and talking. Oh man, that is a money shot. Really hoping I get a buck this year. If no buck, I'm probably not gonna pull the trigger on anything else, because I'm really just wanting that experience. I almost had it the very first year I got access to a property, and had no, it was the second year. No? Yeah, very first year. No, it was the second year. Second year, I actually came down from a tree stand because nothing, and it was about 11 o'clock. It was during the rut, and all of a sudden you hear burp, 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 and you're like, what's going on? So then I see a doe coming at me about 30 yards away, and I just duck down. And as I duck down, she comes about 15 yards, and behind her comes a big old buck. I'm not gonna assume the age. I'm gonna tell you it was an 8-pointer. And I had my bow just like this, so just envision I'm like this. I'm just kind of watching. I see her come up. The grass is always like, it's like the grass is definitely covering me, but I'm just able to peek out. And then all of a sudden I see it, and I pull back, and I get up. And at that point, the doe saw me. She darts. The buck's behind a tree, and as he's behind a tree, kind of position myself, take a shot. The issue was that I was practicing with practice tips that were 0.25 grams lighter. I don't know if that's how it's measured, but they were much lighter. The practice tips were lighter than the broadhead, so when I shot with the broadhead, it just down. And that buck jumped, took off, and I saw it again the next year, but nope, we didn't cross paths. So that's kind of why I'm just shooting like this for now, and then probably during the weekend I'll climb that tree, set everything up, take a few more rounds, and yeah, I think opening day is next week, October. So I am using the Hunter Pro 300. Pretty sick arrows, if you ask me. I don't know if they're beginners or not. I don't really care. I just know they do the job for me. And it's also pretty self-explanatory when it comes down to getting the right set of arrows for your bow. So that is a money shot. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let's do another one. This one's a little more dimmed out, fleshings are a little different on this one because I decided to try and install them on my own. I hope you guys like this type of content. I'm all outdoors. I got my boat rigged up, lower unit change. All my rods are rigged, and I think tomorrow I'll be hitting the road to go fish, have some fun. I got a tournament mid-October that I want to do. Might do it as a co. And yeah, just a lot more stuff coming your way. So hopefully you guys liked it. Like and subscribe, and hopefully we bag a nice one this year, and hopefully you do too. But yeah, peace out.